We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Ryan Borucki will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Castellanos stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on third. To first. Shaw has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 offering.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause. And the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Tyler Mahle will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the designated hitter, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Moustakas is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Striding in, Kevin Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Another full count offering on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Grounded to third. He's got it. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin.
Phillip Ervin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. A bare hand grab by Galvis. It's there, and he's out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Shaw playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Kirk Casale, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out. Two balls, no strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2-2.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded to the right. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0.
Inside ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. And that's low, ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
The 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Another try at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Reese McGuire. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here comes the first pitch. Billy McKinney comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Ball 1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back, change up middle of the plate that usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Bichette ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Phillip Ervin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1-0 the count. One ball, no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up, and he'll tag the runner coming by. At least make him throw it. And the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's too high, ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here. Now the 2-0 home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Galvis on to Votto, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Ready now, Aristides Aquino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now that.
So striding in for Casale. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Bichette gathers it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicholas Castellanos. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're doing a decent job of putting the ball in play, but far too many of their swings are resulting in soft contact and groundouts. The adjustment that they're talking about down here is forcing the ball up in the zone, laying off anything from the knees down, and punishing anything they get in the middle to upper part of the zone.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
First delivery to him on the way. Travis Shaw will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Here's Randall Grichuk, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now
digging in, Reese McGuire.
10.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready once again, Nick Senzel. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 15.
On its way is pitch number 75.
That's a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Softly hit out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. Shaw gloves it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Reds are down in order. Still no score. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Billy McKinney.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just inside. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Kevin Biggio. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set, and the pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
In the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Okay.
He's set. The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Irvin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We're through 6 full. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Jose De Leon will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Line toward right center. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. De Leon, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Billy McKinney would be next. He's ready now. The pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Roll. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Now at the plate, Kurt Casale. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Nick Castellanos now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and the throw in gets away from him, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Justin Miller will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Justin Miller.
Nick Senzel will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Miller, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Jays lead it 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. No hits to this point.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Michael Lorenzen is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Up high, 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 home. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
So they're unable to record the first out of the inning. Hernandez reaches on the error after the strikeout.
Yeah, I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Raisel Iglesias will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
To the plate now, Randall Grichuk. Popped him up. Casali shading to his right. 1 out. Settling in now, Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Iglesias is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch it a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-2 shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Stepping in for the Jays, Billy McKinney. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 8 full. The Blue Jays on top, 6-1. Wilmer Font comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63, Wilmer.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 148 for his career. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Font, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. No outs, nobody on. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Irvin.
At the plate, Phillip Ervin. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's out.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Standing in, Aristides Aquino, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ken Giles gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. At the plate, Kirk Casale, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And it's 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Ryan Borucki earns his first win of the season. Tyler Mahle is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.